Welcome back everyone to another YouTube video. Today's video is going to be about training tips and principles. It's going to be part one of a series. I'm really excited to bring this series to everyone today because even if you're keeping your exercises the exact same, there are a lot of different variables that we can control when we are strength training to allow us to elevate our workouts. So regardless of if you are working out from home or if you are working out from a gym, you can take these training principles with you wherever you go, and it's going to allow you to take your workouts to the next level. So really excited to teach you guys a little bit more about some training principles and training tips. Training principle number one, what you measure, you can monitor. Very important when we're coming into the gym that we're actually tracking and measuring our actual workouts and our performance in the gym. It's very easy to just go through the motions. So by actually tracking your lifts, how many sets, how many reps, the weight that you're actually moving, it's gonna be a lot easier to actually guarantee that you're moving in the right direction, right? Actually applying that progressive overload, getting stronger, pushing yourself week after week after week. Training principle number two is going to be about unilateral movements. So unilateral pretty much just means one side. So we're just going to be performing the movement on one side. Right now I'm doing the incline chest press. Some benefits of doing unilateral movements is you are ensuring that each side of your body is doing the same amount of work. Some of us tend to be more right side dominant when it comes to upper body, or maybe you're using your left leg to drive more when you're performing a movement. So this guarantees that each side is doing the same amount of work. And by only working out one side, you're actually challenging your core a little bit more because your core has to keep everything nice and balanced. So many different benefits from training unilateral movements. I'm going to show you guys the incline dumbbell chest press, just one arm at a time. That felt great. Remember, always want to throw in some unilateral movements to ensure that your body's staying nice, even, and symmetrical. I'll show you all one more unilateral movement. It is the one arm dumbbell row. Really great because we're only using one side at a time. This exercise is going to help us build up our lats, get some nice wings in there. And something that's important to remember when you're performing the movement is to keep your back closer to parallel to the ground, and you're only driving with your elbow, right? We're not using our legs to drive ourselves up. We're not turning the shoulder back. Everything's staying compact, and we're performing it with good form. Training principle number 3 has to do with frequency. Of course, the more often you're able to come into the gym, the more often you're able to strength train and provide that stimulus for your body, the better results you're gonna get. Now, this also depends on your schedule, your experience level, what your body can handle. So I would recommend working out at least 3 times a week. If you're coming in 3 times a week, I would recommend doing a full body workout every single time. That way you're able to hit many muscle groups, even though you're only coming in 3 times. You know, you can come up to 4, 5, 6. I wouldn't recommend coming in every day because, of course, rest and recovery is an important aspect of this journey too. In the same way how we work really hard in the gym, really important that you're getting in enough sleep and recovery time as well. So frequency matters a lot. Of course, the more often you can come in, the better it's gonna be. And I would recommend anywhere from 4 to 6 times is ideal. And 3 times a week is kind of like the minimum amount of times you wanna be coming in if you're serious about getting results. Training principle number 4. This is the last training principle for the day. It's all around mind-muscle connection. Really important, regardless of which movement that you're doing, that you're actually thinking about which muscle you're actually using when you're performing the exercises. It's actually been shown and proven that just by thinking about the muscle that you're using, that you're gonna engage and recruit more muscle fibers, which is gonna allow you to get better gains long term. So here, we're gonna be demonstrating a tricep push down. Really important when I'm doing it that the entire exercise, the movement is coming from my tricep and that I'm not leading with my shoulder and I'm not yanking and using my back or my momentum, but that everything is coming from that target muscle group that we're trying to actually aim for and trying to use during the movement. All right, Fit Fam, this concludes part 1 of our series all around training principles. I hope that you took something away from this video. As a recap, we talked about what you measure, you can monitor. We talked about the importance of unilateral movements. We discussed frequency, different options, depending on how many times a week you can come into the gym. And lastly, we talked about the importance of mind-muscle connection and how it can take your workout to the next level. So look forward to seeing all of you next week in our next YouTube video. Have the best day ever.